Good Friday evening, everybody. David Paul with you, KHOU 11 Weather Center. It is first weekend of Mardi Gras down in Galveston. Couldn't have picked a better one. These are high temps. Saturday, high temp 61. Sunday, high temp 65. Now, inland, we're going to be more than 10 degrees warmer. You're cooler on the island because you've got that 50-degree surf temperature right now. So the water temperature is going to keep Galveston at least 10 degrees or more cooler. So if you're heading down, we had a high of 80 in Houston today. Don't be fooled. Going down to Galveston, it will be much cooler. Take a light jacket, especially for the evening, and have fun down there for Mardi Gras. The weather doesn't get any better than this for Mardi Gras February in Galveston or in Houston. Saturday, yeah, sunny and pleasant is an understatement. 49 tomorrow morning, 74 Saturday afternoon. Nothing but sunshine, low humidity, a light north breeze. There's just a tiny little push of cool, dry air coming in just to reinforce these spectacular weather conditions we're in the middle of. And then Sunday, 52, 78, a little warmer, but again, just, yeah, pleasant. That is definitely the definition of pleasant, a pleasant weekend. So you're going to hear me talk a lot about how beautiful the weather is over the weekend. What I want to just kind of jump to is next Tuesday. That's really over the next 7 days, the only day we need to pay attention to weather-wise for any problems on the roads or you getting around or whatever you got planned on Tuesday, especially in the afternoon and evening. Now let's look at this. This is Monday's map in the evening. We're going to have a great day on Monday. But looming here in northern Mexico in the desert southwest will be an upper level low. This is coming off the Pacific. So this will cruise into Texas as we head into Tuesday. So we'll put this in motion, and as far as timing on this, it looks like it will be Tuesday afternoon. This is 4 p.m. Tuesday afternoon that the western counties begin to get into the rain and thunderstorm chance. So between 4 p.m. Tuesday afternoon and going into 9 p.m., we could see scattered showers, thunderstorms. Will we see a severe thunderstorm? There's nothing from the Storm Prediction Center about this right now. Dynamics look marginal at best right now for any severe weather. In other words, they're not jumping off the charts at us saying, hey, we're going to have severe weather here on Tuesday. But we will have rain, and I think a thunderstorm is at least likely, or if not, or possible across the area. And so Tuesday may be a stormy day at times, especially in the afternoon and evening. That's the spot you got to kind of watch out for and stay close to the forecast as we head in toward Tuesday. Until then, man, Galveston just shimmering like the jewel it is. Light winds, light surf. You can see the edge of the Gulf of Mexico right up against the beach. There's Pleasure Pier. Just gorgeous out there right now. Shimmering down there, showing off. Med Center's showing off as well. Comfortably cool tonight. Gorgeous weekend. Rain chances next Tuesday. That's the bottom line on the weather story for the next several days. 49 Saturday morning, 52 Sunday, 56 Monday. These are morning low temperatures, wake up temps. So coffee outside with a sweater. Saturday, Sunday is appropriate. We'll get lows into the 60s going into the middle of next week. Nothing ever gets over the top as far as too warm. The average low this time of the year is 46. So most of these low temperatures are going to be above our normal low for this time of the year as we head into this warming trend. And then high temps are above normal as well. Normal high is 66 for this time in February. 74 on Saturday, 78 Sunday and Monday, well above the normal of 66. There's your less hot with cloud cover and rain chance on Tuesday, and then back to warm stuff on Wednesday. And temps really never do get back below the normal high of 66 for the next 10 days. So we're in a warming trend. It's an early spring thaw for sure. We do track the cedar pollen. It's at 281. We began the week with cedar pollen at 8. And we're ending the week with it at 281. So the cedar pollen's beginning to show up. It's still very early in the season. Cedar pollen count can get to 10,000 when it gets bad. And that usually happens the end of February as we head into March. That's Bush at Continental Airport. Planes are moving around out there. And high temp today went to 80. So this is interesting. Right on the nose. 50 in the morning. 80 was the high in the afternoon. Exactly a 30-degree temperature swing. 3:59 is when that high of 80 occurred. Normal high is 66. Record high is 83. Normal low is 46. So we were close to normal, a little bit above, and then 24 is the record low set in 1989. Downtown, sun's going down. Temperatures are dropping after the high of 80. We're at 73 now at Bush, Hobby at 75, already 69 Conroe, down to 68 Columbus right now. Angleton at 69, Galveston is 61. Again, it's cooler by more than 10 degrees down on the island right now, and it will be a cool evening for Mardi Gras, both Saturday and Sunday. In the morning, it's a little chilly. Gulf Crest 48, Inwood Forest 48. I mentioned we've got a little impulse of cool, dry air coming in overnight. We'll get a light north breeze just to make it a little chilly tomorrow morning to start. Aldine 47, Pasadena 48, Tomball 47 in the morning. And then high temps go into the 70s. We'll call for 74. So not quite as warm tomorrow, but that is another beautiful day with low humidity, sunshine, 74. I did take some time today and just sat with my face facing the sun. I highly recommend it. Take a look at the warm-up that happened across the nation today. Here's where we began in the morning, and then right in the middle, there's your spring fever taking place. Billings, Montana went to 61 today. They loved that. Still stayed cold across the Great Lakes on the northeast. 32 temperature was the high, right near freezing in New York today. Again, they've had a really, really unusually cold winter in New York and across the lakes, and they're going to get another surge of cold air across the northeast, Jersey, New York, Boston, Philly, Pennsylvania as we head through the weekend, as more cold air slides to the east part of the country. Look at how North America is just sliced in half diagonally. Spring to the southwest, full-blown winter to the north. Coral Harbor at 35 below right now. Kugluktuk's 29 below. Man, 73 in Houston. Temperatures are above normal out west and for the middle part of the country, and they continue below normal to the east. This has been the winter setup, and we've had these glancing blows that have been strong enough to give us these multiple freezes this winter. We go into a long stretch of warmer than normal temps. Saturday will be 6 above normal in Houston, Dallas 11 above normal. They're bitter cold in the east from Columbus, Ohio to New York, bitter cold over the weekend. And then they finally get a chance to begin to thaw out early next week. We stay above normal in the middle part of the country, and you can see NOAA's outlook, warmer than normal right in the middle. A little sliver of below normal on the east coast and a sliver of below normal out on the west coast. But the warmer than normal is going to be very nice for the middle part of the country. And up there in the Dakotas, they are going to love it. Early springtime for them. We are in drought, and I point this out because we've had several freezes this winter. There's a ton of dead plant material laying around because of the freeze. We're very dry. Everybody's in drought to one degree or another across southeast Texas. It gets really bad to the south and the west. So as we head into spring, if we stay dry, if we don't get much rain over the next couple of weeks, we're going to go into March. We're going to go into springtime storm season. That's when winds really begin to kick up across Texas. It could make for a high fire danger spring. Just putting that in the back of your mind. We may have to go into a time where we really have to be careful with anything that can burn. Rainfall outlook has all the rain out west, the 12th through the 16th. We'll get these little chances for a thunderstorm on Tuesday of next week. And then I'll show you in the extended. Next Friday, there's another chance for a few scattered showers, but there's no real big wet period to get us out of this drought. So really, for intents and purposes, we stay that way. Here's the next 7 days. Here's what I'm talking about. So beautiful, dry, gorgeous weather Saturday and Sunday. It continues on Monday. It's Tuesday. Remember, afternoon from like 4 o'clock to 9 o'clock in the evening. 40% chance for thunderstorms. We are dry and beautiful Wednesday and Thursday of next week, and then next Friday, another 40% chance for a thunderstorm as another little spring-like storm system rumbles through. Enjoy the weekend with temps like that, lows near 50, highs in the mid-70s. That is about as good as it gets temperature-wise any weekend of the year in Houston. Enjoy. Have a good evening, everybody.